So thank you everyone so much for joining us today for the Garden State Good Food Network end of season celebration. We're so happy some of you could make it. We really just wanted a chance for everyone to come together and share about some of the impact that we've had, and you all can talk a little bit about the things that you've done at your markets this year. It's been a difficult couple of years and we've had some challenges with the pandemic. But I think there were some really great and creative things and partnerships that came out of those challenges. So we're just excited about everyone's accomplishments and to keep the program moving forward. So for anyone who doesn't know, I'm Lisa. I'm the Director of Food Access at City Green, so I kind of oversee the whole program. But I'm going to share a little bit of background about the program, and then Aiden's going to share about our impact for this year, and then we'll have some of you share about your own markets. So Aiden, if you want to go to the next slide. Oh, one back. Here we go. So the Garden State Good Food Network, as you all know, you're all participants in it, is the only statewide nutrition incentive program in New Jersey. City Green's been running incentive programs since 2011. So this is a decade of nutrition incentives in the state. And we're really excited about how much the program has grown over the years. And of course, our mission is to support fresh food retailers, including farmers markets and grocery stores, in making healthy food more affordable and accessible for New Jerseyans. And this is part of a national effort. There are programs like this all over the country. So we're excited to be a part of that. And Aiden, if you want to go to the next slide. I just wanted to put up the names of all the markets that participated in 2021. And I put this map up so you can see that a lot of our markets are concentrated in areas that have high rates of SNAP participation. So we really are making an impact together. And Aiden's going to take over now and share a little bit about what that impact was.
Yeah. So as Lisa said, I'm Aiden. I'm the Garden State Good Food Network coordinator. I'm the full-time staff member at City Green, dedicated completely to the Garden State Good Food Network. And in 2021, we saw that we actually doubled the number of participating markets from 2020 after a difficult year due to COVID. And we're still looking to expand in seasons to come. And we're especially grateful to our partners in South Jersey. They've definitely helped us to bridge the gap and meet the needs of SNAP customers all across the state. And so we had our strongest season to start on record. So this is our beginning of season, mid-season data evaluation. So by August 31st. And that was by every metric, and we look on track to finish out the season just as strong as we started. And you've all made a significant impact within your communities, and the numbers back that up. So we've seen already that 1,800 federal benefit recipients have been served by the network statewide, and they've redeemed over $56,000 towards fresh fruits and vegetables. Our network now includes over 60 farmers, and we also welcomed 500 new customers into the program this year. And so along with those accomplishments, we still recognize that COVID deeply impacts all of our markets and all of you, our partners. We've seen reduced turnouts and other barriers to ensuring a safe shopping environment, but we're really proud of all the ways in which you've responded to the circumstances, finding innovative ways to keep your customers safe while still ensuring that they have access to affordable and fresh produce grown locally. So just a couple little highlights that we found were that over 90% of our markets required staff and shoppers to wear masks. And that was in accordance with state and local guidelines that we shared at the beginning of the season. And over half also offered hand washing stations and provided PPE. We just wanted to highlight Greater Newark Conservancy for their shift to an online ordering system using the cooperative market from Urban Ag Cooperative. And Grow It Green Morristown also offered contactless shopping. And the Beth Greenhouse at Newark Beth Israel moved their indoor market outdoors. And Montclair Farmers Market also suspended food tastings and implemented stricter limits on the number of customers allowed at one point. So now I'm going to hand it over to some of you, our partners. And so first up is Lana Mustafa, who's the market manager at Montclair Community Farms.
Hi, everyone. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here. As Aiden mentioned, I'm Lana Mustafa, Farm Director at Montclair Community Farms. This year, we were really proud to launch our USDA program, Farmpreneurs. You see a bunch of our youth In the photos here, kind of managing and learning how to run a successful farm stand business. We were really, really proud to actually increase the amount of food stamp recipients on our farm stand. We actually went up pretty significantly. We had almost, I would say about 60 food stamp transactions this year. So it's been pretty incredible, and we're super grateful to City Green for all their help and support and helping us navigate the Good Food Bucks program and getting us all set up with our food stamp machine, and all the help from Lisa and Aiden. So happy to be here and be a part of, you know, just creating accessible food for people.
Thank you, Lana.
Thanks, Lana. That program is so exciting. That
Yeah,
program.
It was really great. We had a really successful season, and you know, now we're just in discussion on how we can like do things and do them better and fine tune, and you know how it is.
Yeah, can't wait to see where that goes.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. So next up, we have Lauren Erickson from New Brunswick Community Farmers Market.
Hi, everyone. Lauren Erickson. Nice to be here this afternoon. Thank you, Aiden and Lisa, for the invitation and opportunity. So I work with Rutgers Cooperative Extension, and one of our main programs is the New Brunswick Community Farmers Market. It's actually a collaboration between Rutgers Cooperative Extension, Johnson & Johnson, and the City of New Brunswick. And we've been operating since 2009 at multiple locations in the City of New Brunswick. So we're actually a series of a few community markets. And we have been with the Garden State Good Food Network for some years now, and it's really been fantastic towards helping us increase not only our sales of SNAP, but importantly, our outreach to the community in general. So we have support from Johnson & Johnson to double the value of WIC and Senior Farmers Market Nutrition Program vouchers. So that, coupled with doubling SNAP with the Good Food Bucks, has been a really a great way to kind of have a well-rounded program so that we can reach out to all of our target audiences and offer something across the board to many of them. We're in a fortunate opportunity to have multiple community collaborators who work with us to help us actually spread the word. We had some USDA funding through the Farmers Market Promotion Program that was able to help us promote a lot of the specific traditional and also ethnic and culturally relevant fruits and vegetables at the market. And we had a really robust program through which we could offer food samples. So I think that was also really helpful towards encouraging customers to come to the market, shop with SNAP, try some new things, use their Good Food Bucks to try maybe foods that were new to them in this setting in a way that made it very accessible and very affordable for them. So despite challenges that we had through COVID, like all markets, I'm sure, we've seen some significant increases this year in particular. In 2021, we had our highest ever SNAP sales, highest ever Good Food Bucks redemption, and highest total overall sales for the market since its inception. So things are looking brighter as we hopefully start to emerge from COVID and look towards lots of good things coming in 2022.
Thanks so much, Lauren. You've really been able to do some amazing things with your market sites. And I know that City Green has looked to your market for some cues on data best practices and your ambassador program as well. So we really appreciate all the work that you've done for the Good Food Buck program. And I know you're transitioning into a new role soon. So we're grateful for the years that you put in, and I'm sure we'll be staying in touch about the program in the coming years. But thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you both.
Thank you, Lauren. All right. Next up, we have Montclair Community Farms. Adrian might be joining us. I know that he was called into a meeting. So I will circle back if he's able to join us. But Rosie's Farmers Market in Mullica Hill was a first-year partner this year, and they did an amazing job. They had a great SNAP traffic and helped us to expand our program into Gloucester County. So we just wanted to give them a little boost here. Oh, and then here's Adrian now, actually.
Aiden, let's move on to the next slide and give Adrian a chance to settle in, and then we'll circle back to him at the end.
So next up, we have Emily Ho at the Beth Greenhouse Farmers Market at Newark, Beth Israel.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the video on my phone.
No worries.
Okay, hello. So hello everyone, my name is Emily. Like Aiden said, I work at the Beth Greenhouse Farmers Market, and we, like Aiden had said, we recently moved outdoor. This is our second year outdoor, and it has probably been our most successful in terms of SNAP redemption and WIC and senior farmers market checks. And I believe that all of those food assistance programs are very interconnected. Some WIC moms also have SNAP. Some senior farmers market participants also have SNAP. So we've worked really hard to try and get the word out there and get these resources to the people who need it the most. And it's definitely showed, because I believe this year compared to last year, our SNAP Good Food Bucks redemptions tripled. And I cannot thank, Aiden and Lisa. I would like to thank them 1,000 times, because it's been such great efforts on everyone's end, and it really shows. And we're just happy to be part of the program and contributing to getting people access to fresh fruits and vegetables.
Awesome. Thank you, Emily. We really appreciate it.
That's so exciting. Thank you so much for sharing all that, Emily. We're so excited to see the program growth over there. I know you guys started a couple of years ago and it started off kind of slow, but this is really impressive.
Thank you.
Definitely. And so, Adrian, if you are ready, we have your slide. Sorry to throw you right in.
Sure, no problem. I'm ready. Hi, everybody. This is Adrian with the Montclair Farmers Market. It's great to be here with you today and to be celebrating just another great season. We're just so grateful to be a partner and to have the opportunity to be able to help expand healthy food access for our customers. It's a program that our customers look forward to every season. So it's really nice, once we set up to sort of see faces that we've been seeing now for a couple of years that look forward to the program, but a lot of new faces. This year has been incredible with the amount of new faces that we've seen. We've seen a huge increase in WIC customers and SNAP customers. Overall, it's just been incredible. With all the craziness of the pandemic, it's just really been nice to be consistently there for our community. So we really are just so excited to be part of this amazing network. And thank you so much to Lisa, Aiden, everybody at City Green. We appreciate everything you do. The word is definitely getting out about the program, so I'm really excited to see where things go from here. But thank you for everything you're doing.
Thanks, Adrian. Thanks for everything that you do. I know the Montclair Farmers Market serves so many seniors too, and it's such an important part of food access in the community for that demographic. So thank you for all the work that you put into this.
Thank you, Adrian. We appreciate it. All right. And so next up, we have Karina Miles at Down Bottom Farms.
Hey, everybody. So this event right here was our Basil Pesto Day event. What we noticed was that we get a lot of more folks come when we have like community events. And we also noticed that that was a good way to sort of get regulars. That's something for our market that we wanted to increase is, just kind of getting loyal customers and people that come back. And so these are community events where folks could come and learn how to make, basil pesto. That was just a good way. And then the Good Food Buck was also helpful because that also just helped retain people as well. They automatically knew that their SNAP dollars would be doubled. And so yeah, that was our goal this year. And the community events and the Good Food Bucks was really helpful to just sort of retain folks and getting them to come back to our market.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Karina. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Karina. And I think that's one of the strengths of Ironbound and Down Bottom Farms is you guys hold so many unique community events and really engage community members into the farm stand and the farm. So we love that model and are so excited about the work you all are doing.
Definitely. All right. And so our final partner is Highland Park Farmers Market. Javier, the market manager and assistant director of Main Street Highland Park, couldn't join us today, but he just wanted to share that having this program put together was such a joy. It sent a message that our market is for all walks of life. It's difficult to imagine our market without it. And Highland Park is they're another first-year partner, and they did an outstanding job this year. They already had an existing SNAP customer base, but with the Good Food Bucks, they really took the program quickly and saw a lot of redemptions there. So we were really happy to have them on board this year. And so I'm going to hand it back over to Lisa for some of our things to look forward to in 2022.
Thanks, Aiden. And thank you all so much for putting those slides together and for being willing to share. It's really nice to hear directly from you guys about your markets and how impactful it is. So we appreciate you taking the time to do that. Yeah, so just to share a little bit about what's coming in 2022, we're very excited to announce that City Green was awarded a USDA GSGFN grant. We sent out the press release last week. So we have a 3-year grant, which brings $500,000 in federal dollars to the program over the next 3 years. And it's going to allow us to expand to even more farmers markets and farm stands across the state, and to grocery stores for the first time, which we're very excited about. And it's a new endeavor for us. So that's really going to take this program, which has been operating at farmers markets for years, to a whole new level. And that GSGFN funding was matched with funding from a couple different local private foundations. So we're so grateful to those foundations, Russ Berry Healthcare Foundation of New Jersey, the Partners for Health Foundation, which has been one of our longtime foundation partners, the Schumann Fund of New Jersey, and Victoria Foundation. So we wouldn't have been able to get the GSGFN without their support, or to expand to the extent that we're able to without them. So thank you to those partners. And all this new funding is going to allow us to bring some new elements to the program. Aiden's going to get into the details of those in a second. But I just want to also say that the work that you all have put into this program for years has positioned us into this place where we are attracting federal funds and foundation funds, and we're in a place that we can start advocating for state appropriations for nutrition incentives in New Jersey. So that's what City Green's kind of been working on over the past year or so, is getting state funding for nutrition incentives. So we have long-term sustained funding to bring more fruits and vegetables to everyone. So we're very excited about all of that. And hopefully in the next couple of years, we'll have some state money for nutrition incentives to support all the work that everyone is doing.
Awesome. And so, as Lisa said, I'll get into some of the specifics, but in 2022, we are expanding into grocery stores. So that's going to be a big step. And we've actually already taken over the incentive program begun by Fair Food Network and the ShopRite of Newark. And we're currently looking at other stores in Bergen and Essex County to expand into next year. And another very exciting development is that we will be beginning the ambassador program, the Good Food Buck Ambassador Program. So we'll start to pilot that next year. And we recognize the importance of gathering community input to guide our work moving forward. And so the ambassadors will be community leaders who can advocate for SNAP customers and encourage them to participate in the program. And they'll act as our community liaison. So we're very excited to begin that. Also in 2022, we received input just across the board from all of you as our partners that more networking and communication opportunities are needed. And so we want to know that we hear you. And so in order to address your concerns, we are going to be creating a listserv and are also going to be offering additional webinars and trainings, and then also improving and centralizing our data collection with our new grant funding. Our goal is that the listserv will allow you to connect, to share best practices. We want you to share tips, challenges you encounter, and your stories of success with one another as well. So we're really looking forward to that in our next season. So I'll hand it back over to Lisa.
All right, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to say a final thank you to everyone for your dedication to this program, for making it happen. I think in the work that Aiden and I do, we see a lot of the bigger impact of nutrition incentive programs. We know they improve fruit and vegetable consumption, and they help farmers out and the local economy. There's so many benefits to the community and reports published on it, but you all see the day-to-day impact that it has on people's lives. So I just wanted to share this one testimonial from a Good Food Buck shopper, because I think it really just exemplifies the impact that this program has and the role that it plays in keeping New Jerseyans healthy. So this shopper said, "I'm searching for work now. I never thought I would lose my job. It hasn't been easy. New Jersey is a very expensive place to live, but learning about programs like this are really helpful, especially in this unexpected transition time for me and for others. Knowing about this program for years, I never really thought I would actually have to use it, but I'm really grateful that it's here. People should avail themselves of the program if they're in a circumstance to be able to do it. It just helps stretch every dollar. It's a blessing. Being able to have healthy food makes a difference." So I think that sums it up. Healthy food is so important, and everyone here plays such an important role in making sure that everyone has access to healthy food. So as we go into 2022, I hope everyone keeps that in mind, that we're not only making a bigger impact on the community, but we're really helping people put food on their tables and feed their families with this program. So thank you again for all of your hard work. And we just wanted to leave the last couple of minutes in case anyone wanted to chat with each other or share any other stories or comments or questions about Good Food Bucks or just about your farmers markets. So we'll just open it up to anyone if you want to say anything, or feel free to put anything in the chat. Turn your mics off if you want. It's just an opportunity to touch base with each other. And if no one wants to say anything, that's okay too. Okay. All right, so last call for comments, and otherwise we'll wrap it up here, give everyone a couple minutes of their day back. But thank you again so much for coming to the celebration. We hope you enjoyed seeing our impact together as a network. And we'll be sharing the recording of this out so you can share with any of your partners or community members, and we'll have it up on the website soon too. And for everyone who registered and all of our partners, we're going to be sending out little thank you gifts to everyone. There have been some shipping delays, so you might not receive them until January, but everyone will be getting a little gift package just as a thank you for participating in this program and getting us to the successful point that we're at right now. So happy holidays, everyone. Have a great winter, and we'll be in touch in the coming weeks. And just a final plug, if you haven't submitted your end of season data to Aiden yet, please make sure you do so as soon as you can. I think tomorrow is the due date for it. So let us know if you need any help with that. But that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Happy New Year. Wishing you all the best. And I'm very excited to see you at the start of next season.
Thanks, everyone.